Hi and welcome back to another video. So this is a slightly different video than what I normally do. Obviously I normally do a lot of gaming videos, but today I'm going to show you guys how you can stream to YouTube and how you can stream to Twitch or any other video streaming service. So first off, let's have a look at what we need. So the minimum hardware to stream is you're going to need a capture card. You're going to need a computer, PC or Mac, and obviously you're going to need a streaming source, Xbox or PlayStation or whichever console that you want to stream or capture from. Now obviously if you're broadcasting from PC, that's irrelevant, you don't need a capture card, or you could possibly still use a capture card, but we'll cover that in another video. This video is going to be purely about how to stream using Xbox, PlayStation or a video console using a capture card. So here we have a diagram or schematic of how your capture card on your console and your computer would all be connected together. As you can see there, the capture card, which is an Elgato HD60S at this precise moment, you can use any particular capture card that you find comfortable with and you can afford. It goes in between your console and your TV or monitor. Normally it's connected via HDMI, so the output of your games console will go to the input of your capture card. The output of the capture card will go to your TV monitor. The USB connection from your capture card would then go off to your computer, which would be then running software. Now there are a few different types of capture cards that you can use, but in this particular example I'm just going to show you three from Elgato, which is probably the most popular and the most best quality capture cards there is at the moment. So you firstly got the HD60 Pro, which is a PCI slot based card which is normally used and put into desktop computers. You've also then got the HD60S, which is their most current and up-to-date capture card, and then you've also got the Capture HD. The HD60S and the Capture HD are both USB, so they connect to your computer via USB connection, which makes it very easy. Now there are quite a few different software packages that you can use, and some of them are free and some of them are paid for. They are supported on Mac and PC, but with an Elgato capture card you can only use the Elgato software on a Mac, and at the moment it hasn't caught up with the PC version. So if I was to recommend which operating system to go for with streaming, I would definitely recommend to use PC, use Windows. Now the software packages which are available, you have OBS, which is free, you have Game Capture HD, which is only for Elgato capture cards. You've got XSplit Game Show, which are both paid for applications, and you have Infiniscene, which is a web browser based application. I haven't used that, and I haven't used XSplit or Game Show, but I have used OBS and Game Capture. Now OBS is a free application, and just so happens that that is the application that I use, and I run that on Windows 10 with my Elgato capture card. So let's move into on how you would configure OBS. Okay, so for this section of the video I'm going to be showing you how to configure OBS, which is the Open Broadcasting software. Now this software is free, it's free to download and free to use. It's very popular software, and it is easy to use once you get the hang of it. So I'm going to show you the most basic settings that you need to get yourself live on air and streaming your games. So the first thing you need to make sure is that your capture card is already plugged in. So ensure that your capture card is plugged in between your console and your TV or monitor. Then obviously the USB connection from your capture card, make sure that is plugged into your laptop. Once it's plugged into your laptop or into your computer, you will then be able to select that as a video source. So let's go ahead and do that now on OBS. So the first thing we need to do on OBS is actually set up a scene. I've already got a couple of scenes here, but for demonstration purposes I'll show you how to add a new one. So you click add, and let's call this demo 3, click OK, and then what we need to do is add a source. Now because we have the video capture card already plugged in, we should be able to select it as a video source. So if we go to video capture device, and you can create a new one which will create a new instance of the capture card. I've already got mine existing, so I click on Elgato and click OK. Now as you can see there, voila, we have the stream, the video source from my capture card currently showing on the screen. Plenty of other things that you can do with this, which I won't go into now, but there are plenty of other things you can do. You can add browser support, so you can add things like Twitch alerts or Streamlabs alerts or live alerts when somebody subscribes or somebody follows you on Twitch, or when someone sends you a donation. You can also add a stream overlay, so you can add graphics, and you can also add your webcam as well. You would add those literally by selecting the plus on the source here. So you click on plus and you have browser source where you can put in a URL. You've got image, which you could possibly use for an overlay, and also video capture device. You've also got the option to create a source for your webcam. So once this is actually configured and once this is all working, what we need to do is just hop over to the settings section of this software. So over on the bottom right hand corner of OBS, we click on settings. Now once the settings menu has shown up, we need to select a couple of different options. The first thing we need to do is head over to stream. Now if you're using YouTube, then what you would do is you would select the service type as YouTube here. If you're going to be streaming to Twitch, then you would select Twitch. With YouTube, the only thing that you need to do is really go ahead and go over to your live streaming page on your YouTube channel and obtain your stream key. It's fairly easy to do, and we'll just take a quick look at that now and how to do it. So once you've got your stream key from YouTube, you can literally come here and paste it in here. Now if you're going to be broadcasting to Twitch instead of YouTube, then the process is pretty much the same, although what you need to do is in service, select Twitch and then choose a server which is located near you. So for example, I'm in the UK, so I would select EU London, UK. Now once you've selected the local server to you, or the nearest server to you, you also need to obtain the stream key from Twitch as well. So hop over to Twitch and grab your stream key. And once you've got your stream key, you can then come back to here and copy and paste it in here, and that's it. The software is now configured to stream. However, there are a couple of other little settings that we need to do, which addresses the quality of how well you stream. So the first thing we need to do is go over to output. So we select output, and we've got a section here called video bitrate. Now I would probably recommend to start off with something low, maybe around 1500. Now this all depends on your internet connection upload speed. So you can do a speed test. If you've got 5 megabits upload, then using 1500 video bitrate would use 1.5 megabits. So that would use 1.5 of your 5 megabits upload. If you've got 20, you can put this a lot higher. What I would do is, or what I would recommend would be to start off with something like 1500 and then put it up slightly, maybe 2000, 2500, 3000, depending on your upload speed. Obviously the higher that number, the better quality your stream is going to be. The rest of it you can leave pretty much standard, unless you want to select the encoder here. Hardware is always better if you've got a decent graphics card. The next section would be video, so come down here and select video. I would recommend to start off with broadcasting in 720 HD. So set your base canvas resolution and your output scaled resolution to 1280 by 720, and also maybe start off with your FPS at 30. You can go all the way up to 60, but like I said before, with this particular application you're going to need a decent processor, a decent graphics card to do the processing, and you're also going to need a fairly decent upload speed as well. So if you want to just go ahead and set the software up so it's nice and basic and just get yourself streaming, get yourself connected with the bare minimum settings, let's just recap on that. So don't forget, so you set your stream, you got your output set to 1500, your encoder to hardware if you can, and your video 1280 by 720 and your FPS at 30. Once those settings are filled in, you can forget all the others for now. All the other options are for advanced users. You are now ready to start streaming. So what you do is very simply hit the start streaming button. Now as soon as you click the start streaming, it will connect to your streaming service, whether it's YouTube or Twitch. Down here in the bottom right hand corner of the screen you'll see a CPU usage. Just keep an eye on that. It should float around anywhere between 40, 50, 60%. As long as it's nowhere near 100, you should be okay. You've got a little timer here on the left which shows you how long you've been streaming for. You've got the FPS which you're currently streaming at. Obviously we set ours to 30 before, so that should remain around 30, or should remain at 30. And to the left of where the counter is here, you're also going to be seeing something to do with dropped frames or skipped frames. Hopefully you shouldn't see any. Now normally it would skip any frames if there was an issue with the upload speed, or if there was an issue with processing or encoding the video data from your capture card. If you do get that, then you're going to need to start looking at dropping the bitrate and also look at changing some of the other settings as well. Well, there you go guys, thank you very much for watching. I hope this video has become useful for anyone that's watched it. I hope that you've learned something, and I hope you're now able to stream to YouTube and Twitch. Please don't forget, subscribe to my channel and also hit that thumbs up button. It's really appreciated. I'd like to grow this channel as much as I can. I mainly do kind of zombies content with the odd multiplayer game here and there, but I love live streaming, so I hope to see you guys in my next live stream. And you never know, we may be able to play together, maybe able to shoot some zombies. Take care, and I'll catch you in the next one.